Welcome back. Today we are working on Archetype on Hack the Box. Let's just jump right in. So we have our target IP. As always, let's see if it's alive. Right. Doop. Cool. Go for 4. It is alive. Next thing we'll do is we'll see what is going on inside. Let's see. Got SV, A, and then we'll put our IP. Dun, 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 dun. Smooth this up a little bit. It's taking quite a bit. I don't want to edit this part out. I want to show the real, the true. I want to show what the process is actually like. It takes time sometimes. This one just happens to be taking a little longer. There we go. So let's see what we have. Microsoft SQL Server. Okay. Oh, look at that. Cool. We got SMB. That stands for Server Message Block, I believe. Maybe Service Message Block? Server Message Block. I'm going with that. So, I like Server Message Block machines. They it feels better to just work on them. So, Archetype, no surprise there. That is the name of the machine that we're working on. I think so. Next, we're going to, since we know there's an SMB, we're going to, we also know that it's using Microsoft SQL. We're going to use SMB client. So we're just going to type that in. We're going to do -L for just to look at what's in there, and -N, which means no password, which is kind of crazy because it's like I can just say no password and it lets me in. A little bit odd. That alone should be a vulnerability, right? Yeah, throw that in there, see what pops up. -N failed to connect. Maybe it's the order. -L. I can't, yeah, okay. I guess order matters when it comes to these type of things, which makes sense, you know. In order to look, I should not have to, I should be able to get in first to look. So by putting in the no password, now I can get in. And so we're given a bunch of shares. Admin, backup, C, IPC. I don't want to waste any time because I know I probably need credentials for admin, so we're just going to go with backups. We're just going to throw backups at the end of this and take out the -N, I believe. No, take out the -L. Yeah. Cool. So now that I'm here, just type in dir. Cool. Now we have a file here. pretty helpful. Let's just grab that. Prod dts config. I think that's good. Cool. So let's see where that went. Okay, so let me move this. Let me put this just so you guys can see a little better at what I'm looking at, because I know my head's like around here. A lot of information. Cool. So right here we have a password. I have a little file here, target. I like to keep things at hand, and I know we have a username. Archetype SQL SVC. Great. Close that out. I think I have what I need for that. Shorten this, bring it up a little bit, and where is it? There it is. So now that we have that, and we know that they're using Microsoft SQL, we can go ahead and run another terminal. So I'll throw this right here in the other corner. Open up another one. Make my boxes look a little nice. Yeah. So we're going to start off with Python 3 MS SQL clients.py and ask for help. Cannot find MS SQL Py. I see. That's because I'm not in the right directory. Sorry. Okay, now we're here. And then let's try that again. Cool. So now we're looking for stuff that could help us, and I've done this before, so I know what to do. And again, these videos are more for me than they are for you, but if it helps you, that's great. I just like to do these to reiterate the information I've learned. So I know that we have to use Windows auth. So we're going to go ahead and type that in. Python 3 MS SQL clients Py. I think we need the username here. Grab that. Cool. And then what else? At the IP, which is 10.9.1.3.147. And of course, what we picked out was Windows auth. I thought, sorry. You know, if it sees a little error like that, just correct me. Just do it. Password, yeah, I have that. M3 G Corp 123. Already kind of a bad password. Already a vulnerability. Login failed. What? I type it wrong. M3G4CO0 RP123. Okay. So what's going on here? MS SQL client Py, Archetype, Windows auth, 10.129.143.147, SQL SVC. I see. I think I have a bad slash. M3.4CORP. There we go. Yeah, bad slash. Usually it's human error. Story of our lives. So, next, now that we're in SQL, as you can see from the SQL bracket, we can start with running some SQL statements. So, one thing I've gotten from Hacktricks, and also the walkthrough for this, is we can do is server role member and sysadmin. Turns a 1, which means it's true, which means we can run and execute commands as is, but we want to go a little further with that. So we want to see if we can alter anything within, such as privileges and such. So I'm just throwing a little blanket statement here to see what comes up, and it shows that I can't. So in order to do this, and this is also from Hacktricks, is we can do exec sp configure, and we can do show advanced options. Minimum, maximum config. Cool. So I think now that I know that, add a 1 there. Give me the maximum. Changed from 0 to 1. Reconfigure to install. Reconfigure. I feel like I'm missing an exclamation point with the emphasis on reconfigure. Reconfigure! So next we're going to, of course, run exec, and then sp configure. Or do I need the exec? Let's see what this does. It's a lot of information. Let's try exec sp configure xp command shell and give that a value of 1. Give me all the privileges. Reconfigure! Great. We are slowly becoming God. And so then let's do cmd shell. Who am I? Question mark. I am Archetype. Very cool. So let's move forward with some. Sorry, my headset cut out. Hello. Okay. I'm not going to edit that out. That's just what it is. So yeah, we're going to open up a couple more. I'm going to close my credentials here for a bit, add this to the side, and I'm going to clear this. Do I need service meshes block? I don't think I do. So yeah, close. I'm going to open up 2 terminals. One's going to listen and one is going to be a server. So here I'm going to do Python 3 m http server 81. Of course, it's always something, right? It says that this port's already being used. Permission. Oh, sorry. Forgot to tell you that I'm God of my own system. HTTP server 81, please. Cool. I don't like all this text is here. I'm actually going to redo that. There we go. Let's not forget to tell it that I'm God and say NC NLVP. Put that on 443. There we go. NLVP, there's a cool website called Explain Shell, I think it's called, and N stands for just IP addresses. L is for I forgot what L stands for. V is for verbose, P is for port, L is let's check, why not? Let's see, and LVP. Cool. And LVP. And VLP, what do you want from me? Okay. What does NLVP stand for? Netcat. I forgot the NC, of course. Silly me. L stands for listen. Duh. So, if you ever want to know anything, you can just do a simple Google search. But back to the machine. So now that we have our listening port and our actual server running, am I frozen? Oh my gosh, I'm lagging so bad. Okay. That's just what it is. I will wait. And I will not edit this out. You will suffer with me. This is a little bit unbearable though. Can't even do anything. What is taking up so much space on me? Besides recording. Okay, okay. It's catching up. It's catching up. Getting a little faster. I just want this to be in the top right corner. Please. Cool. Looks like we're back up to speed, I think. Well, the next thing we're going to do is run a PowerShell command. Hopefully that will let us do it. Can I type? Okay. It's very slow. We're just going to go with it. Throw in a PowerShell, -C, pwd. You guys see this, right? This is a little crazy. Windows System 32. Okay, so that's a potential path for things. Okay. So let's get a little crazy here. And this is the part where we're going to start inputting some of the files we have, like NC64. And we also have WinPeas, WINPEAS. WinPeas pretty much helps us enumerate with Windows privilege escalation. And NC64 will help us do a kind of a reverse shell so we can bind to it later. So if my system will let me, let's try that out. Command shell PowerShell C CD C, and we're going to use users SQL SBC and downloads. That's where we're going to put it. And here's wget, which I believe is in just a short term for invoking, and then we're going to call it. First, the system has to know where it's coming from, which is coming from me. So I put in my path, my IP, put in there, and put in my port, so we can listen to it, right? And then we're going to do nc64.exe, and then we're going to just throw it out there. And I think that should be good. Okay, looks like it worked, and we did get a listen. 200 means to me that it worked, because if I see 404, that means it did not work, of course. So the next thing that we do is we run it. We run that. So pretty much we're going to do sort of the same outline, and we're going to do PowerShell C. We have to do this every time, PowerShell C. That means to execute the command, the following command. We have to do this every time until we actually bind to it. So cd c c, yep. Users SQL SDC, and we're going to do downloads modes and that there, and we're going to run our command, which is done this way with a period and a slash 64.exe. Execute command exe, and then my file, me, 10.10.34. Do I need the port number? I don't think I do. 443 for the port for NCAT so we can listen to it. Oh, I forgot the quotes. It picked it up anyways. And I got in. How nice. I guess I didn't need the quotes. It'll fix the quotes for me, but it won't pick up a space between Python and 3. So now we're in. Feels good. Who am I? I am Archetype. So let's cd out of here. And let's see what we have. We got a desktop. Flags are always in desktops, it seems. So we'll do cd desktop, and see what's going on here. And we have user tags. That's the first flag. This machine has 2 flags. So we're going to get that. It took me a while to learn this, but we have to use type, not get, not anything else. We just use type. Type user text. And we have our first user flag. Very cool, very nice. Oops. Do I have to get back in? Okay, so let me run my listener again. Let me run this again. Maybe with quotes. Okay, now we're in again. It's a hard habit to break with Control-C, let me tell you. So we have our first flag. Let's put that there. Cool. So now that we're here, we can use PowerShell. I believe we use that here. Yep. And we're going to do wget HTTP, sorry, me 39. Do I need my port number? Yeah, I think I do. I think I do this time. Slash, this is the program that will help us enumerate through caches and other files that exist on the system to sort of automate the privilege escalation process. So .exe, and we're going to outfile, just throw it in there, and I think that's all I need. Gotta be careful. What happened here? Unable to the remote server. category, HTTP. Okay. Sorry, I guess I can't. Let's try that again, but without the port number this time. See how that goes. nps xe out file win yes xe. Okay. So at line 1, it's basically telling me the whole thing is wrong. Am I still in PowerShell? I am, yeah, PS. Okay. So maybe my file's here. Oh, I have the wrong name. I'm just typing WinPS. Okay. It's always something. It is always something, but that's okay. Deal with it, move on. On to the next. File. Okay. So that should be good, right? Tell me it isn't. It told me it wasn't. WinPS x64 out file WinPS 64 HTTP wget. Okay. So now that we know the file's wrong, let's try it with the port number. It's okay. We will fail as much as we need to fail. Oh, my IP's wrong. I'm 34, not 39. Amateur mistake. Okay, let's try this again. I'm not rushing, I swear. I'm just happy my system's not snail slow anymore. Okay, we get HTTP, me, WinPS, out file, WinPS. Great. Tell me it doesn't work. Did it actually tell me it doesn't work? What happened now? Okay. So, last try here. I can't imagine what else could be wrong other than me missing the port number I have on Python. So 10.10.14.34. I'm curious, have I been typing in 39 this whole time? You know, like, since the beginning? Oh, it wouldn't be here. That's fine. Okay, so port 81. Then we type in where we get this, and that is WinPS x64.exe out file WinPS x64.exe. And enter. Oh, and we gotta listen. So 200. So it worked. Finally, it worked. Great. So, on to the next. Now we got to execute this. So we're going to do that with what we've done before, period slash, and we're going to execute it, x64.exe. Should be good. Great. A lot of stuff happens here, which is totally beyond me. I think one day I'll have to dissect and see what's happening, but I have the general gist of it. And I said earlier, it just helps us automate the process of privilege escalation. I'm pretty sure it's only for local machines or local privilege escalation. But now we're here, now we're in. And it says here that we can find vulnerable information in app data, roaming, Windows, PowerShell, PS Readline, and check out this file, console host, which I know is the same as bash history on the Linux side of things. So let's do that. Where are we at? Users, okay, app data. So let's cd out of here. And then we're going to cd app data. Okay, and then we're going to cd roaming Microsoft Windows PowerShell PS PowerShell Readline. Now we're here. Check out the directory. Now we have console host. Let's get that. Type console host history.txt. Cool. So we got some more credentials. Let's get our handy dandy file. Hopefully my system doesn't break out on me. So it looks like we are still Archetype in backups. But okay. User administrator, great. It's a hard habit to break. Control C. Copy. And then Megacorp admin. Copy. Still a bad password, but a better password. So now that we're here, now that we've done this, I think it's safe to say we can close these ports and these listeners. Yep. I don't believe we need to be here anymore. So I think I'm going to clear this out. Okay. Throw this on the side. Now we have a script that would help us. I think I need to be back. No, I'm in the right spot. We're going to do Python 3 tsexec.py, and we're going to do administrator at administrator at where's my file? We need the IP here. Let's minimize that. Paste password. So we have that. Oops. Let's put it down here. That's fine. So we got Megacorp _ 4 DM1N. Looks like we're in. Cool. So let's explore. That was kind of, I shouldn't have done that. Oh no. How do I... Really? It's okay. It happens. Let's try again. Mega corp underscore for DM1 and okay. Very nice. So let's get out of here. And now let's see what's going on. Okay, okay, okay. My system is slow. Let's go back one more. Users. Let's go there. CD users. Let's see what's up. Administrator. Public. Let's CD into administrator. Desktop. CD desktop. Check what's up. There it is. We got the root flag now. Type root.txt. And ta-da! We have... Oh, it's a bad habit to break, guys. Control C. Copy. Put that in with the rest of our information here. And now we have both flags. And that was Archetype. This was definitely one of the harder machines I've dealt with, and this all was definitely not off the dome. I used the walkthrough, I've used some resources to get an understanding so I can sort of replicate it on the spot. I definitely have some notes on the side to help me through things. I'm definitely trying to get better, and I hope you, when you see this video, whether it helps you or not, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the future.